Hi, my name's Liam Key and I'm the course coordinator for the Bachelor of UX and Web Design and the Diploma of UX and Web Design as well. So the Diploma of UX and Web Design is an accelerated one-year program to really jumpstart students into the field of UX and web. There are some overlaps of the subjects at the first year between the Diploma and the Bachelor, but really it's designed to give an introduction into three of the key areas that we focus on. So we focus on the visual design elements, so the UI. We focus on UX as kind of a more broader psychological component to interacting with the web. And then we also focus on some of the front-end coding languages that students will actually learn how to code and build out the content of web interactions and web experiences. Those foundational skill sets are really amplified in the Bachelor course. So we really go to the next level. In the Diploma of UX and Web, students will work on an industry-endorsed brief. So we make sure that we have a project that would really run in industry, and students will mock up and go through that same process to get the experience required before they kind of move out into industry. For me, the Web3 is a really exciting time, and I can't wait to see you in class.
I'm Abigail and I studied the Graduate Certificate of UX and Web Design at Billy Blue College of Design.
And my name is Jeremy Marsland. I'm in my second year studying the Bachelor of UX and Web Design.
So my name is Aisha Taze-Reka and I'm studying the Bachelor of UX and Web Design.
For my time at Billy Blue, my study experience was twofold. One, I got to learn about the end-to-end process of designing and building a great product. And two, I got to learn subjects such as HTML and CSS coding, which was really interesting to learn because it introduced me to the complexity of building a product and the different stakeholders that are involved in its development.
So in terms of subjects, I can easily say so far that my favorites have been the coding languages, such as interaction design, JavaScript fundamentals, content management systems, and Python. A difference and opened my eyes to how the field works in the real world and what they should expect from a UX and web designer. Well, I feel like the lecturers have really strived to push us to do the best we can.
So my favorite subjects have been all the UX design subjects because they've just given us different tools. They've given us different ways to learn how to use the tools and just different concepts that we can apply to our case studies. And then I also like major project and portfolio because it forces us to take everything that we learned in theory and then all of the kind of like practical things we did as well and just give us a space to go into it and really refine it and then reach out to the teachers to help us do better work.
This is Hercare, the app that I produced as my last project during my time at Billy Blue. It's an app that helps women create their own personalized medical care team. In this project, I undertook the double diamond end-to-end design process, which basically consists of research, ideation and synthesis, designing, wireframing and prototyping.
My assessment one for content management systems involved making a single-page website displaying products that are stored on a separate database.
So one of my recent works was one of my assignments. We had to redesign a platform called Blackboard, which is one of the main platforms that we use here at Billy Blue. We had to redesign it so it was optimized for the users, which in this case was just any of the students using the platform. So just after completing the UX design strategy and just doing a bit of research, I was able to create a better version of the platform, or what I believe the better version of the platform would look like on a program called Figma. One of my favorite things about this assignment was actually getting to know how to use Figma, since that's one of the main tools you would use as a UX designer, and it just has endless amount of possibilities. So I ended up developing this really nice product as a result of learning how to use the tools and then implementing everything that I learned from the design strategy.
My study experience at Billy Blue has been incredibly helpful in allowing me to thrive in my role as product designer because I found that everything I learned, especially in the UX subjects that I did, was directly translatable into what I do on a day-to-day basis.
I want to work for companies that are purpose-driven or are holistic-driven, just because that's kind of the direction I feel like we need to go into, and that's kind of the direction I intended to go into when I was looking into service design.
To be a great UX designer, you need to be creative, and most importantly, be able to empathise with others and understand different perspectives and help inspire change.
Tips for people studying at Billy Blue? I'd say you should be bold and, take steps outside your comfort zone that you wouldn't expect of yourself.
One key takeaway that you should take from Billy Blue is to just follow your curiosity. If you don't know what you're doing, but you have a curiosity in any of the things that Billy Blue offers, definitely take them up on it, because I can definitely say about this place, if you have even just one inkling towards something that you could be interested in, Billy Blue will help you discover all the possibilities.